so just a little lesson on this piece to cover some musical and technical ideas. You can get the sheet music from the link in the YouTube info section or on the website. They all come in one book now, so that's really great. So this piece has kind of an A section and a B section, and then the A section returns at the end. So during the A section, just keep in mind that the two voices are very imitative. So if you listen to the top voice, and then you listen to the bottom voice, you'll notice that they're the same. So the two voices are the same and they're very imitative of each other. So it's kind of like a fugue, or there's a subject, right? And then they imitate each other and they stretto each other. So while one is going on, another one starts slightly afterwards and they go on together. So counterpoint, right? So just play them individually, and then when you put them together, you just have to think of that. It's sometimes hard to hear them the same because of the interaction between the rhythms, but just play them individually, get them into your ear at least, and then when you can play them together and try to get a little bit of those motivic similarities. Then the inner section are all these arpeggios, right? And the accents shift from the bass to the upper voice sometimes. So you just follow his accents. And then fit the arpeggio in there, right? So it's pretty easy because the accent at least occurs on the first note of each one. However, phrasing that top voice, like even when I was playing it there, phrasing the top voice, or when I was playing it the first time, phrasing the top voice nicely is a little bit tricky. Like I wanted to get a little bit more of ya da da, but sometimes they come out a little bit more even. So you can work on your phrasing and putting your arpeggio in there and making sure that it still sounds musical. In terms of speed, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just says più mosso, so it's just a little bit faster. You don't have to be too concerned about it, but just practice the two styles of arpeggios. There's the thumb IM, right? So just get really comfortable with that, and then just make sure you're comfortable with the AMI version, which can be a little bit harder to get going. So you can try some speed bursts, like I was doing. And you could also try doing a rest stroke in the A finger just for practice. You probably won't do that when you play because it's an arpeggio, but so I'm doing a rest stroke there with the A just to practice bringing out that top voice. A little impractical for when you're actually playing it, but it's good practice, right? Besides that, there's just that little bit of call and response at the end. Just a little bit of a decrescendo. So just try playing those bass notes on their own and you'll get the phrasing idea. And then you're back to the beginning again. So just remember about that imitative counterpoint. It's a cool little piece, like kind of reminiscent of some of his more advanced pieces for sure. Thanks.